This might become a bit of a thing I do with people that do come on and talk a bit of wrestling, because what I want to do is I want to talk and I say so this is Alex's personal Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Mount Rushmore, jeez.
What a challenge. It's near impossible, but what I want to stress.
Impossible. Like,
I want to stress, though, that this is your Mount Rushmore. So in your generation of watching wrestling and including the time you've gone back and educated yourself on old stuff, that's fine too. But it's not, I don't want to hear not Rocky Marciano, bloody Bruno Sammartino. Rocky Marciano, boxing world heavyweight champion, Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, what's going on, Adrian?
It's all the same shit.
Okay. So here's my dilemma.
How many? Is there 5 heads on the Mount Rushmore?
I thought it was 4.
Is it 4? Okay. I'll double check.
Yeah, you double check whilst I'll explain what my thinking process is, because there are wrestlers who I love to bits.
Yeah, there's 4. There's 4.
But there are 4. But like, there are wrestlers who I love to bits, but are they the greatest?
I'm going to write them down while you say them. So when you say them, I'll write them down for you.
Okay, so Stone Cold has to be there.
Yep.
He's the toughest.
No arguments.
Purely for his ability on the mic, it has to be The Rock.
I thought you were going to say Paul Heyman.
Well, because again, Paul Heyman, he's not a wrestler. So in my mind, I can't put him on there.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't put him on there. So what we've got, Stone Cold, The Rock. So very controversial.
Yeah, you've gone easy, I think, but that's fine.
But oh man, this is where it gets tough, because I want to put The Undertaker there, but I haven't experienced enough of his material, of his work, to be able to say, yeah, a lot of the aura and mystique and the legend behind The Undertaker is that it's the legend of The Undertaker. And like, I've sort of gone back and watched a lot of The Rock and Stone Cold, and so like, I feel like I am in a position to say they're awesome.
Well, it's sort of like Ric Flair. Like, people say Ric Flair's best work was in the NWA. But to your point, like, you and I haven't seen, like, Ric Flair to me is in Evolution. Ric Flair to me is wrestling Shelton Benjamin for the Intercontinental Champion. Like, great at what he does. And there's some WCW stuff, but that's the Ric Flair I knew. Whereas people say Ric's best stuff was in the NWA in the 80s. 100%.
Yeah, and then even when he was touring around the country, going into independent promotions and defending the title, where like he'd wrestle with them, their hometown star would get the best of him, and then he'd like pull out the knuckle dusters and then like knock him down and then run away with the title.
Yeah.
And brilliant heel.
I took you off topic. You're Mount Rushmore.
No. But I'm still thinking.
So
Shawn
we've got
Michaels,
The Rock, Stone Cold,
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, okay, big, huge.
Well,
a man that took 5 years off for issues.
Yeah, well documented issues, and heavily involved in the Montreal screw job, where he screwed Bret Hart out of the title at Survivor Series. I get that, but
I don't have an issue.
The man is the genius. Now, disregarding all the bullshit politics which he was a part of, it with the clique and all of that in his first run with the company, but even looking at his second run, the matches with The Undertaker, the end of the year triple threat Hell in a Cell match where he was a special guest referee, even he retired Ric Flair, like, and then even in my mind, the greatest, like the most iconic moment, maybe not the most iconic, but the one which sticks out to me was when he sweet chin music Shelton Benjamin as he's flying across the ring. He catches him in mid-air. Yeah, it is one of the crispest sweet chin music, crispest super kicks to the face I have ever seen.
I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 21.
Oh God, and there's Kurt as well.
Yeah, I know there is Kurt.
Kurt Angle, like sidetrack. Kurt Angle's best bit was when he impersonated Shawn Michaels, like, "I'm just a sexy Kurt. I'll make your ankle hurt."
Ankle hurt.
Oh man, this is impossible.
It is. It's the great impossible task. But
okay, so who have I got? So Stone Cold,
The Rock, Shawn Michaels. You got one more spot.
God damn it! I'm gonna.
I love that it doesn't matter who you say to round this out. This is going to be scrutinized. Yeah,
I'm going to be cancelled.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, wrestling fandom is going to cancel you for sure.
Yeah, I'm cancelled. See you later, 2020. Okay, so
do you want me to throw some names out? I'm going to try and trigger because I want to give you the best opportunity possible. Yeah, and I threw Kurt out, and you were like, "Oh God, there's Kurt as well." Yeah. All right, so there's some names you haven't considered. So you've got Kurt, you've got Hulk Hogan, you've got you've got
again, like I haven't experienced him, and then also there's so much baggage attached to him. Like I can't. And like, don't get me wrong, when Real American hits, the pop which I give is huge because it's awesome. But again, his best work was before me. Sorry.
Yeah, I understand that. What about Triple H? Triple H getting a look in?
See, I respect his work, but I don't know. He just wasn't my cup of tea. Like, he's great. Again, he's great, and I love him. But like, if I was putting him in that top echelon, like I can't. Yeah.
Chris Jericho.
You see, I respect the hell out of Chris Jericho because he's been able to reinvent himself and he's been successful in New Japan, WWE, now with AEW. Everywhere he's been successful. But I don't know.
What about? Hang on, I'm getting through some.
Like there's one who I have a real connection with.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to go with him.
Val Venus.
Yeah, Val Venus. No, Tensor. No, it's Edge.
I was thinking Edge.
Because based purely.
The rated R superstar.
When he returned at the Royal Rumble earlier this year, it feels like 7 years ago. Earlier this year, I've never been more emotional watching WWE in my life. And maybe that's because of the circumstances in which he retired, because of the neck injuries which he had, and how he had to force an early retirement. I had such an guttural reaction when watching it. Like, I screamed. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Edge!" And I have such a connection with him. And
still has one of the best theme songs ever.
Oh, he's saying, "Understand, I see clearly, everything's come to light." I love that song.
Yeah, nailed it. Woo! He's got some pipes.
A pat on the back. I'll give myself 2 double pats in the back.
Who goes when impersonating Edge's entrance straight into the lyrics rather than "You think you know me"? That's all I give every time.
I know, but like that song makes me feel things I probably shouldn't. But
wow.
Big call. That's a hot take. That's going to be your tagline.
It's a peculiar take.
Well, it's a true take. But again, like, I don't know whether I can put him.
Oh, so you're not going fourth. You're not going fourth for.
He's there as a placeholder. I just want to go through a couple more in my mind before I get there.
Yep.
I feel like I'm leaving people out, which is.
Are you thinking like? Let me see.
Because we can go John Cena, but like, he's got like, what is it, the 5 moves of death, where it's like a couple of shoulder tackles, throw him up for a power bomb, then.
The bloke carried the company on his shoulders for 10 years solo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 5 knuckle shuffle, attitude adjustment. But I think And there was Doctor of Thugonomics as well.
You got to remember Thugonomics. We need a decision here, mate. This is pressing.
Oh, God damn it.
This is the best part about this. I spring it on you.
Man, I hate this so much. I hate you. You're never coming on my podcast again. How dare you? I'm going to have to go Edge purely based off that reaction and the pop which I gave when he returned. It has to be Edge. But I feel so uncomfortable leaving so many people out. I haven't even talked about Randy Orton. My God, the RKO out of nowhere. Like, my God.
You can't put Randy on a Mount Rushmore, though. The reality is he's too hot and cold. He's had good moments and bad.
But the thing, he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there.
He's endured.
That's the best part about this game I haven't even
talked about CM Punk. I haven't even put him in the conversation. Like, yes, he had a relatively short and small career compared, but the impact he had on the industry, like, my God.
Mate, you could sit here for hours doing this.
You could sit here for hours. My God, man. Like,
you didn't even talk about Rikishi. I mean, he obviously... I think...
Razor Ramon. Oh, my God. Batista,
yeah.
Batista.
Booker T. Didn't talk Booker T.
Can you dig it, sucker?
There's the music. Just to...
Give him a spinneroonie. Oh my God!
So your Mount Rushmore reads as Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, and Edge. It's a very the first two. Yeah, okay, they're going to be on a lot of people's. Last two.
You see, I'm very comfortable with the first three. I'm very comfortable with the first three, but. Am I able to change Edge?
To who? You've got one change you can make here. Give it to me.
It would be to Taker. I think it would have to be to the Undertaker.
I would put Taker.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do that. Yeah, and then we'll have a cheeky 80th minute substitution with like Edge as like reserve. He's like the dark match, which we don't get to see.